Welcome back to Road to Vostok. In our last episode, we found... Hey, buddy. ep16. In our last episode, we met the gunsmith, saw a crashed helicopter, found a bunch of guns in that, made a lot of deals for trading for some of these other items here. We're going to put these away. Ammo goes into... Can't fit it. Let's take you out. You don't belong in there. We'll trade for you anyway. Got some tomatoes here. Let's go ahead and eat those. We're going to trade for all of these. The KA series is going to be turned in for a quest. We're going to do that right now. And we're going to sell any little tiny things that we can fit. Is there any way for me to further condense this in a way that gives us some more space for another gun? That's my question. Don't need all of this ammo. I'm going to remember what these are one of these days. So let's do this. This, because we're going to sell these. Yeah. Oh. Like that. And then we will sell the... I don't know if I want to sell that yet. No. 870. Oh, yeah. This is the shotgun. We got plenty of these to sell. All right. That looks pretty good. It's 16, so we have some time left. It is getting a little dark. But off into outpost we go. Checking this quest off isn't going to do much for the tax, but anything is better than nothing. Also looking for a mosquito hat if we find one. For some reason he wants one of those. Definitely found quite a few of them. That guy... Ooh. He was running. I think my man is just dying. We're pretty full. I don't think I want to stop and try to loot much. I don't think we have almost any room at all. Definitely have room for that. Alright, making a break for it. Shelter is great for having the trader here. I imagine the bunker is even better. I'm assuming the bunker is like right next to it. There's a door in there. Away we go. Maybe that was an item. It was not. I think this is the bunker. Yeah. Could be pretty cool. Bunker sounds pretty dope.
Jahas. Kaikkien ruosteisten piippujen sankari on palannut.
Start delivery. There you go.
Yritettävä lopputulos.
Target and a crate for holding things. Probably gonna end up putting that down in the tent for now. 30%. Okay. Sell this stuff. Probably gonna keep the rest. So that gives us about 1,200. It's not gonna get us much. Military crate for 1,200, but the tax is $4,000. Super cool. Ooh, a P3. Never seen that one. Police helmet is protection level 2. I think it's the same as the one I have. Surely I can't afford that. Would take it though. Grenade. I think we're gonna have to settle for ammo.
Ei tuu syöttöhäiriöitä näillä vehkeillä.
Alright, let's do a little looting before we head back. We have some space again. Yet another storm is rolling through. Getting a lot of storms on this level. Uh, 100%. Let's go. Just take all of it for now. Well, let's check out the... There's actually, I think I saw a campsite above here. Walked by before, and then I'll check out that barn. Since we can't hear, let's try to keep our eyes open, though it is getting dark. As we know, though, that does play into our favor. Got a cool little camp here. Not seeing anything in there. Not gonna light the fire. My mental's doing okay. So far, we really haven't had to manage it much. I've chewed the occasional piece of gum, but most of the time, sleeping is the main driver for getting my mental up, and it's working well enough. You hear that thunderclap? Got a pretty good sight line on the middle of this place. I don't see anybody inside. Hard to really see anything at all, though. This is not the transit zone. Good to know. Probably it's on the other side of the barn. I think that goes to Minefield. Which, you know, sounds totally safe and cool. Minefield sounds totally safe and cool. I'm gonna try really hard not to, quote-unquote, cheese that level. Knowing that it probably has something like, oh, I don't know, mines. Has me thinking that I could just skirt, like, the edge of the map and be okay. But I don't really want to do that. I don't like playing games that way, unless I have to. Like, unless I just cannot find where these mines are and they just constantly blow me out. This place is incredibly depressing. These poor horses, they didn't stand a chance. Not seeing anything else to loot just yet. Hoping for, like, garbage bags or trash cans. There we go. Get a shot at. Not quite sure where that came from. Hopefully they missed. See if we can go to shot. See anything on the floor here either, but I'm only kind of doing a quick cursory scan. Wanna shoot me? He's down in the field. Probably shot me from pretty far away, so quick little tactical retreat ought to do the trick. This is the transit, it looks like. I mean, we have enough, more or less enough supplies. Like, we could give it a shot. The only thing about Outpost here is that it's not exactly swimming with, like, food. So we can't, like, live here indefinitely. We will have to eventually pop back into, like, school and maybe even back to village just to get some restock. Where did I go? I did the wrong thing here. Let's go up and around. Looking for the bunker. I think it's ready. It must be up here. Full auto is on. Just in case somebody tries to sneak up and hide like last time. Finding good loot though. scary stuff. So we found our cat friend in one of these. I feel like there's no way for me to have like adequate cover and checking these corners. I guess that's probably by design, not like from by design and like the map designer, but like by strategic design. I threw that gun on the ground. As in, like, we know this area better than you. If you try to invade us, we'll have like perfect sight lines on you. Presumably 93 cells for better. You're worth 1,500. You're worth 10. Alright. Probably head back to the shop and drop these off. The person who was shooting me, there's a chance he's hunting me and has made his way over here by now, so I'm gonna try to keep moving, but sort of be alert, look for cover if I need it. Getting a little hungry and thirsty. Probably after we drop this off, I'm gonna have to go and eat. Didn't bring anything with me, it's all in the tent. We're also gonna have to use that as an opportunity to sort of gauge where we are in terms of supplies. Depending on how it is, we might be dropping back to school. Which really wouldn't be the end of the world, because we also could use more melatonin. I have about one left. Oh, I saw somebody over there. Somebody sees me, that's for sure. Alright, being on a hill seems like a silly idea. Gives them the high ground, or not the high ground, but an easy sight line. When you're getting shot at, like, the thing that you want to do is not, like, make sure your background is open. So, like, when you're standing on top of a hill, the sun or the sky itself is sort of behind you. And, you know, you stand out, versus, like, in trees or, like, within brush where you're a little obscured. 7 minutes, we're good. Yeah, I might need to replace mine. Ooh. We can take armor plates on these, and they. Okay, let's get the most expensive one we can afford here, and a helmet. Okay. What else? What else? Done. Okay, so this is level 2, this is level 1. Better helmet. Gonna keep my fishing vest, I kinda like it. So I'm just gonna leave it in our storage. And I'm happy to have a backup helmet too. Whoever was shooting me is definitely going to try to hit me on the way back, so we're going to try to go far to the right here. In these trees and cover and look for muzzle flashes when they try to take me. Wow, I can barely see anything. Let's hug the tape. This is not the same kind of hugging the tape that I was talking about in Minefield. Doing it in Minefield feels very much like I'm just gonna bypass this hazard altogether. Here, this is more like a kind of like a strategic retreat. Sees me. One shot, one kill. Plenty of room. Try to be careful here. We can take up this gun, actually. We didn't really leave anything behind. Check the ground here. I'm just gonna risk the dangers of having a flashlight open. For the most part. Nothing here. I don't think this is the guy. In fact, I know that wasn't the guy that was shooting me. Different kind of gun sound. Not seeing anything. Nothing. Not a dang thing. It's dark. I'm gonna head over to the camp. Probably gonna sleep this off. Yeah, I can't see. I couldn't see anything out there. Alright. Peach Tea is getting hungry. We're not keeping either of these. Hey, buddy. We are keeping you, though. I guess I should put you somewhere else if that's the case. We're going to keep the helmet, but we're also going to... I'm going to feed Peach Tea. I'm going to eat some pea soup. Just strangely more energy filling than it is hydration filling. That'll get me to sleep. Thank you, buddy. And we're just going to sleep. I think I am going to go over to the doctor. 7 hours, that's probably not enough. And we're going to use our other melatonin for this. And we're going to try to trade for melatonin. We're going to take some of these guns, too. This has been our main trading opportunity these last couple episodes, so we're just going to keep it going. Noon again, a little later than I wanted, but that's okay. I'm going to pineapple. And then... yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more times feeding Peach Tea before it's going to become a problem. And we are kind of running out of food here, so, alright. Sorry, buddy. Had to eat into your storage a little bit. Just going to reorganize this just a little bit so I can put the helmet we're keeping away in the SOCOM. This is... we can just replace that. We'll trade for this. We have our meds that are still doing fine, but, you know, more things to trade for. Put the ammo away. That's all we really need. Selling, selling, selling. I know, buddy. I know. We'll sell the backpack. Take a gun. I can take all of these. Is there a way for me to do this? I don't think there is. No, not really. Anything else on the ground here? Just this gun. Alright. So see if we can find some food in school, but also trade for like melatonin, maybe a couple more meds. He's mostly going to have meds. But the school itself probably has some food in it. Should be able to transit pretty quickly. We're nice and full, so we don't need to waste any time in here, and then we'll just pop on over. See anything in the car. So we're looking for food. Trash bags are on the table. People, bags, cabinets, all that stuff is probably what we're looking for. Something on the ground. Nails. If there's one, there's usually more, but I'm not seeing anything. I don't think I'm seeing anything. Take a peek around here. I never come in here. Rags are... I'm probably missing a lot of rags. They look pretty flat. Probably just assuming they're part of the set dressing. Here, it's right here. Wow, that's not what I want. Was a silly way to do things, huh? It was a silly way to do things. Alright, we pretty much got to head all the way to the top and just go right to trading. Try to do a better clear and loot in time. Hey, Doc. How we doing? It's gonna give me way more than what I need. So, I guess we're not gonna trade all of it yet. Energy powder. I don't even know if I need this. Sort of bad for my mental. I can go for a locker. It's not the... Whoa. How much is this? That's crazy. No way. No way. No way. So, 900-ish. I kind of want to focus mostly on getting rid of things that are just sort of... Right. We're going to keep looting, and in 6 minutes, we'll hopefully have something better for us here. Especially that melatonin we're looking for. Alright. See what we can find. Some more food is good. Hold on to it for now. Here we go. Melatonin and the mosquito hat we need for the quest. Plus more things to trade with. I don't think I can make this work. So just try to dump some of these. He's replaced it with a chair. Helpful. 500. Again, that's just so crazy. Another cabinet would be good. Damn, you have nothing that I need. I hate to trade this stuff for that. Okay. We're going to pick up just a few other things, and maybe we'll use this as a staging area. I don't know how this works. I know it's not going to reset as long as I don't leave. But can other bandits loot this stuff? I don't know. We're also looking for things on the ground, and also, there's a gun here for some reason. Can't search these desks individually, that's okay. Let's try and keep a lookout for anybody who's approaching the building. Some more meds and some more things to sell, always good. Crackers don't matter. Shout out to all my Farscape fans out there. Okay. Nothing. I'm gonna go as far as the sort of entrance near village for that, I think it's like a cafeteria. Overall pretty useful. I found a decent amount of food there before. These lockers have been pretty good too, though. U-scope. Okay. Ooh, hello. Hello. Okay, I heard him over there. As they say, come on with it then. You want to fight, I'm here. Oh. Is that just a fire or is that a crash helicopter? Came here to dump more stuff. Some of the stuff I'm just gonna keep on me. And some meatballs. We're still gonna have a little bit of time before he resets. I'm gonna check out that helicopter. I think it's a helicopter. Might just be a regular fire. Fishing rod. He was just waiting for somebody to come through that door. I was positive that wasn't the guy who was shooting me before. Still have to clear the bottom floor here, but I'm way more interested in the prospect of that fire. What? Definitely gonna have to drop some of this. But let's go. Let's check it out. Just want to have my fast shooting gun on me. These feel like more tight corners and long distances. Laying on his gun. Might be something I can get if I work at it, but he also chose to run instead of fight. So, oh yes, it is a crash helicopter. Alright. Now last time we came through here, guy jumped me in here. Just checking to make sure. Nobody does so when I'm at the helicopter. I mean, come on guys, I'm not gonna be able to pick up a damn thing. Alright. This is really out in the open. I hope it's worth it. Gun I can't pick up. Most certainly worth more than that. Armor plate. Yeah, that sounds awesome. This is good. Just do that real fast. Do that real fast. Actually, you know, let's just hold on to that. We have a gun now that uses that. I'm willing to part with pretty much nothing. Have enough used. Okay. Awesome. These helicopters are so cool. I'm definitely glad they're spawning. I guess the attacks that they've sort of levied at this autonomous zone here have not gone well for them. I haven't been on the border zone, so I don't think I've even seen the ones that actually go bump in the night. Alright, we're gonna head back up to the trader. I'm hoping he's finished his cooldown by now. Because boy, do we have a lot of things to sell this guy. Keep those doors shut so at least I have some context if somebody is skulking around. How we doing, buddy? You did. Alright. There's the melatonin I'm looking for. That's good. So let's go ahead and grab all of that. Painkillers would be good. That's probably about it. So okay, 12. That's more than enough. Let's go with... Perfect.
Ja kaikki voittaa. Mikäs miestä vaivaa?
Cold medicine. I mean, I'm willing to trade for splints. I more or less got what I came for. So let's just... I'm gonna hold on to that. That's cool as hell. I don't need another fishing rod. Kind of takes up a lot of space. So... pretty much going to trade for anything he's got that we can use.
Kyllä, näillä alkuun päästään.
I know he's not saying it, but it sounds a little bit like he's saying cold pasta. Oh boy. We just need one mosquito hat. I have to see. We're gonna trade with some of these here. So first I want to unload these mags so I can just offload them to him, but I still want the ammo. Right. More things to trade. You're not gonna have much to fill it, but I gotta empty this out. I think that's it. Okay, that's 900. We'll take your tourniquets. We'll take lotion for burns and cold medicine.
Ei auta kylmäkäärö vinoon
But a
naamaa.
PU scope,
Mitä ne
400.
sanoo?
Again,
KP,
it's just
kelpaa
I
palvelukseen.
don't need what he's giving.
Lähtisköhän se pervitiinillä?
I don't need this. Try to make some space here. How about we take Splint, obviously, but we'll take one of you. Can make room for you. We'll take literally anything we can get for this, which might end up being a cabinet. And a chair.
Ei tätä toimenpidettä kyllä selvinpäin.
I know. I know. Straight for you. 250.
Hyvä. Ei
And
anneta
another.
kivulle valtaa.
These are some very strange deals I'm making. I'm aware. We can make room for the windbreaker in here. Alright. Oof. Down to the dregs. Down to the dregs. Is that it? I mean, come on. What am I supposed to do with this? We just have to keep it. It's fine. We'll trade it. We'll pass it forward, as they say. Let's go with this, and then take the crackers. I guess we'll leave this. 5, 1, 8, 3, 2. It's just gonna have to do. What I can do is eat a little bit. Free up exactly 1 slot. But, I mean, this is it. We've got everything we need. It's time to probably head back, even though I want to keep looting. We are full, full, full. Still the matter of that guy that shot at us from that direction earlier. Pretty sure he didn't come inside. So he might still be out here. We're just gonna make a break for it. Mission, like, I don't know, halfway accomplished. We definitely got all the melatonin we needed. I really could use more food, though. I could really use more food. Ooh, it's dark, guys. It's dark. Luckily, we're just running to our camp here. We're not going to be out too long. So, hopefully it won't be too bad. Okay. Probably going to call it here. Thanks for watching. I'll do a little bit of inventory management since we got a whole bunch of stuff to throw in. I'll organize some of this for selling. Hello, Peach Tea. I love you. You know, for instance, we're going to sell this stuff. We're probably going to even sell the scope, but I'll manage all that in between episodes, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!